Hey y'all, I'm Shayna and I'm back with another review. This is for Real Housewives of Potomac, Season 7, Episode 4. Not all fun and games. So let's go ahead and jump into it before we do. If you've been here before, help your girl out. You know I'm trying to grow my channel. Hit the subscribe button. And if you enjoyed the video, be sure to like, comment, share, and subscribe at the end if you haven't already. And let's talk about it. So we start off the episode. Wendy is at her son's football practice with her kids, her husband. They're having family time. This is about all the family time she gonna get in this episode. So Wendy tells her husband, I met with your buddy Peter. He said, that's your buddy, not mine. I hear that. That's very telling. So Wendy tells him about her Nigerian lounge / library after school special idea. And she discusses the funds as well. He's just like, look, exactly what she thought he was going to say. You got too much on your plate right now. It doesn't make sense. Like, you want to dish out more money. What's going on with the candles? Like, you're doing too much. So then she moves on and she tells him about Ashley's dance class and her and Robin getting into it. Robin jumping up like she's about to do something, like when he said, girl, sit down. And then Robin inviting everybody to family fun day except for Wendy and her kids. So Robin is with her family out in their front yard and they're practicing in a potato sack for the family fun day. Then Robin's sitting there with wine and she's telling him she doesn't want Wendy at the event. But what she's thinking about doing is asking Candace if she can call Wendy because Robin's too scary to call Wendy herself. So she's going to ask Candace to call Wendy and see if Candace can bring Wendy's kids to the event. Because she doesn't have no issue with the kids. She got an issue with Wendy. If you got a problem with me, you think my kid's about to go somewhere with you and you don't like me? Girl, goodbye. Juan says it's a good idea. It's a horrible idea. Of course she would say no. Like, you trying to set it up in your favor because you know no one in their right mind would be like, oh yeah, sure, Candace, take my kids to an event where I wasn't invited because the hosts don't like me. Girl, hush. It didn't work in your favor like you thought it did. It really didn't. So Robin shares Giselle's discomfort with Chris. And Wendy is also telling her husband the same story about Giselle feeling uncomfortable with Chris. And Wendy's husband was like, not the same Chris who was cooking for them. Okay, but now suddenly you need a storyline, so Chris is getting thrown up under the bus. So Robin was like, do you think that Chris should apologize? And Juan said he should apologize if he made Giselle uncomfortable. I completely disagree. Clearly he did not make her that uncomfortable, because if she was uncomfortable with this, she wouldn't have went in the room in the first place. When she saw her so-called glam was there, she would have asked him to leave. She did ask him to leave and he left. He didn't do anything wrong. She admitted that he didn't do anything wrong, didn't say anything wrong. So you trying to use this for a storyline and he should apologize? It's almost as if he's owning up to doing something wrong. He didn't do anything. If you were uncomfortable, then you shouldn't have done it. You did it, and then you asked him to leave, and then he left. So, stop it. No. No. Candace tells Robin on FaceTime that she'll ask Wendy, but she like, I'm sure Wendy's going to say no. So, there's that. Candace only got no kids, but she got enough common sense to know that nobody's going to say yes to that. And truth be told, I wouldn't even ask her. I'm like, you ask her. If you want her to come, Robin, you call her and ask her. So Karen is on FaceTime with her daughter, and she says she's allergic to chicken, so she's throwing it all away, wasting good food. She discusses her surgery, nothing interesting, nothing to see here. Karen hasn't been bringing anything yet, and we're on episode 4. Yeah. So Ashley's publicist comes over. They also friends, even though her publicist seemed like she a bit over it. She seemed like she was ready to go home. But Ashley's sharing her statement for the separation, what she wants to put out. Her publicist says people are going to say what they want, because Ashley is still trying to protect Michael at the end of the day. And it's just like, look, she's like, the trolls are going to say what they're going to say. People think what they think. They're going to have something to say regardless. There's nothing you can do about it, basically. But they're going to release the statement in a week. They'll be going into April, so they're going to release the statement then. So it's a day of family fun day. Giselle brings her oldest. I'm surprised her oldest wanted to come. Mia is coming with her family minus her oldest. I guess he didn't want to come. I'm just looking at her and I'm like, my sisters and my sisters, can we stop this lip filler train? If we don't need it, don't do it. Like, if you really don't need it, don't do it. Please don't do it. Mia brings up her mom again and her addiction, and I just wish Mia would find another storyline. It seemed like her friend Jackie got more of a storyline than Mia does. So Mia gets there and she asks, where's Juan? Robin said he got a root canal. He just so happened to get a root canal the same day. But listen, he don't want to film with y'all. He's not going to film with y'all ever again. If he does, it's going to be like how he was at Karen's wedding. He's high, bye. And that's it. So Jacqueline, Mia's friend, arrives with her ex-husband or soon-to-be or whatever, a.k.a. her PP, her parenting partner. What is all this nonsense? Just say we co-parent. Candace tells Robin Wendy declined, and Robin was like, so it's not about the kids. No, Robin. It wasn't about the kids when you didn't invite Wendy. Cut it out. So Sharice arrives, and Karen starts hacking. And I'm like, okay, we already know what she about to do. So they do the potato sack race, and Giselle says half of Mia's new booty doesn't fit into the sack. Now that was funny. So Karen keeps hacking, and she leaves, and they think she left because of Sharice, and so do I. Giselle is wondering how much time Robin spent into planning this event, because she like, look, it's a mess. I mean, I feel like, what was she really supposed? She had some food, she had some games, like, I guess since the camera's there, I don't know how much more were we supposed to expect from Robin, like how much were we supposed to be expecting? It seemed fitting for Robin. It was a day in the park. Candace arrives, she says hi to everyone, even Grace, but not Giselle. Giselle, nope. And I love her hair, this look, I love it on Candace. It fits her. Her hair just looks so good. So Giselle thinks Candace to take things too far. Like, girl, just tell your husband not to talk to me in private rooms. You tell any man or anybody you're uncomfortable with, no, I'm not going in the room with you. That's just for you to. Candace wasn't even there. Honey, no, she's not taking it too far because you're trying to make it seem like her husband is some kind of creep. So no, she's not. Ashley tells Jackie, who's Jacqueline, Mia's friend. Mia, because I'm just going to call her Jackie. Jacqueline is just too much. Mia and Sharice that Michael got a vasectomy. And the music was like, rrr. Like, what? What's he getting? Why are we talking about a vasectomy? Y'all getting divorced. And one of the reasons why they haven't been intimate is because of this. And she's like, it's sad. The producers were like, why are you sad about this? Ain't you getting divorced? So you say. And she like, it just feels so final. Like, everything is just over and done with. Like, girl, you got 2 kids, good. Michael thinks she wants another baby. I would hope not, but in my opinion, I don't think they're really getting divorced. They might go through with it to save face, but I don't feel like she really wants a divorce, so I can see why he would say that. But, if you don't get a house every time something happens with the house, you're working with his realtor, you ain't never getting up out that condo. It ain't enough room for another baby in there. So Mia was like, she should have had 2 more. Had a couple more checks rolling in. 1 check, 2 check, 3 check, 4 check. Mia, we already know what type of time you on. We already know you showing your hand. I guess she like, look, I don't need to pretend. It is what it is. Okay. But she was like, really, I feel like he got a vasectomy because he don't want no illegitimate children running around. That's what Mia said. I could see that. I could definitely see that. So Jackie asked Ashley why she's getting a divorce. If Michael isn't doing anything wrong, why does she want one? Ashley said he still wants threesomes, and she's tired of it. Like, look, I done had enough threesomes to get you down the aisle. I don't want to do it no more. I'm tired. Jackie was like, look, been there, done that, wrote the book on it, got the t-shirt, all that good stuff. She know all about it. So they were like, look, Jackie, are you bisexual? She's like, I don't know. I like people. I'm still trying to figure it out. Okay. So Candace tells Ashley, she's like, look, I quit my IVF journey. I feel like a failure. It didn't work out. Ashley's like, I'm going to sprinkle some baby dust. And Candace was like, what is that? Now, hold on. Wait a minute now. keep all that voodoo and stuff to yourself. I don't, And I'm like, that's not what what baby dust is, Candace. But okay, I understand. But feeling like a failure, like y'all didn't even try naturally first. You stressing out about the show and filming and Giselle and all that. So, and it's still early. Like, you're not a failure. You can try this again. If you even need it, you may not need this. So Ashley's randomly driving around the neighborhood, no destination in sight, just circling the block over and over again. I'm seeing the same houses. I don't see no main road. She's not going anywhere. Just to set up the scene that supposedly the separation news just so happened to leak. And she has no clue, no idea who did it. Who did this? You did it, Ashley. You leaked it. If you think for a second that we the people, at least I don't believe that it just so happened to get leaked. Everybody like, oh, Giselle. No, Ashley. Ashley leaked it to help her storyline. But I digress. That's my opinion. Ashley said Michael is on his way to Vegas and his phone is off. She can't get in touch with him. Or he turned his phone off so he can be in Vegas in peace. He don't care about this. So Ashley decided to release the statement today. It's the same day. She's going to do it early because her publicist said Michael already gave his okay on it. So they're going to go ahead and try to get ahead of it and just release the statement. That is where the episode ends. Wasn't too interesting, but it was a cute little episode. Let me know what y'all are thinking in the comments. Do y'all think Jackie's going to bring anything to the table? Let's talk about it. Like, comment, share, and subscribe. And I'll see you in the next one. Bye.